What's up, everyone? This is Thomas Donahue from the Driver's Apex, and I've got a fun little project. I have already removed the bumper from my E30. I got tired of looking at the crappy, chipped, paint missing look of it. Completely embarrassing. So I'm going to do something about it, and I'm going to paint it myself. So what I did was I went to Lowe's, and I bought first before I used this product called CitriStrip. Now, I used the same product in an aerosol, and that's what I used on the armrest, and it worked wonderfully. So I thought, will it work on here? I thought it would. Put it on, let it sit overnight, and it's done an amazing job of bubbling up all the paint. This had a 2K clear on it. All I did was lightly scuff some areas, put the gel on, let it sit, and it is literally eating right through it. So I'm super excited. Hopefully all I need to do is scrape, power wash it down really good, sand as necessary, put in adhesion promoter, hopefully just like a flexible primer, and then we can start getting this thing ready for paint, and then we'll get this off as well. So follow along, guys. All right, so let's start with this. This is just a really cheap scraper, and it's got these replaceable blades. Super helpful. Let's just see where we're at. Let's make sure I'm in camera right here. And then what I'm gonna do, oh yeah, oh my gosh, that is incredibly satisfying. I think it's easier than, oh my gosh, sanding. Of course I'm gonna have to sand, but as you can see already, what I did there would take forever just by sanding, especially by hand. So the Valance is off. Ooh, that looks so rough. You can definitely see why I'm painting it. That's like the main reason, is stuff like that. It was just getting way too bad. So what I've got to do now, I've got one of the clips off. They're so expensive, and I want to take great care in removing them and not breaking them because they're so expensive. So that's part of my project. I'm not sure if I'll film. If I do, it'll be very short, just taking one or two off. But that's my goal, is to get the rest of these off, get these out, separate, finish, putting stripper on here, maybe work on taking some of this off, and then this has been restripped. I started here with a scraper, and then that's primer coat here. So this is all primer coat, because this was painted before me. So I don't know what's up. I'm trying to just get to at least the BMW bare kind of bumper of sorts. So that's where we're at. This is gonna have to sit now for a while. And of course, there's George. I think these things look so cool with the bumpers and the valances off. All right, let's see if I can show you. All I do, let's go over here. Since they're already off, well, the bumper and as I just kind of pull out. Let me stand here. And just push down, and they should pop out. So just keep going around and doing that. disgusting mess. So this is where we're gonna target our efforts. And then all we're gonna do, ooh, wow. See, that's kind of nice actually, when this does that. That is super convenient. And of course, I didn't do all that area either. I just was curious to see where I'd get with this. So we're gonna take off what we can. Clean tarps, clean base. These clips are off. These I'm not too worried about. I have more of those. Not a big deal. Well, let's go ahead and get this paste on. Because all in here is going to need to be done. And so much of this shows with the bumper installed. And I'm not trying to take shortcuts. It's going to take forever, this whole project. I'm thinking, because I'm not a professional, I'm thinking probably a month between trying to get all this crap off and get it to a good base. Because it's been painted a few times. I can see it. My neighbors see it. So trying to get to what looks like a good base is going to take a little bit of work. But what we can do is just slather this on and let it do its job. And since everything is off, I might as well do this correctly. I'm not even gonna scrape. I'm just gonna power wash the rest of it off. Guys, this is what it looks like. It is a disgusting, absolute nightmare of a mess. But it does a really good job of getting as much of this crap off as possible. Definitely a little bit of repair work here. I've got to work on scuffing that up and then getting some kind of rust inhibitor put on before we even prime. I still got to get this off. I'm probably gonna end up doing some sanding work to get hopefully the last little bit. And then here, these are done. It's pretty much the same kind of material as the armrest. I wasn't really worried about spraying that on there. Yeah, that's disgusting. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get these put in the CRV. That looks cool. And then we're gonna get all this power washed and hopefully a whole lot cleaner so that we can start prepping. Gotta get some stuff done while it's really nice out. So we got a couple days of 70 degrees before it goes back to highs in the 50s. Yep, you can see the disgustingness. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. But yeah, look, I mean, we're down to bare metal. But yeah, that's what I've got to work on. So this is all from like rock chips, and then rust is settled in. Those I'm not worried about. Those are easy to pop out. But yeah, we got to get all these rust issues fixed. So I don't have anything to work on that. It's probably going to be like a Pour 15 product or something. But in the meantime, I can start prepping the bumper and the lip, and then I can start scuffing and sanding the bumper or the valance, and then we'll get some rust inhibitor. All right, guys, so we just finished power washing. What a huge difference, right? So instead of spending time scraping, stuff like that, power washer made all the difference in the world. It really does a great job of getting rid of a lot of that old excess paint. It's a lot of scraping time. Next part, right? So we're going to start prepping these bumpers. There's still a little bit of details here and there to do, but now let's get the sandpaper out. Let's start prepping. Might have to Bondo a couple little sections on the Valance. Never done that before, so that should be a new experience. But I hope you guys like this video. It's just following me along what's happening in this garage. If you guys haven't subscribed already and you want to see more content, driving, me working on my cars, stuff like that, hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot. This channel is growing and we're getting closer to 1,000. That's always been one of my goals. If you have any comments, any suggestions, advice, anything like that, this is really new to me. I'd really appreciate it. A lot of you are really helpful in your comments. So drop those comments. So I will see you in the next video.